This news update is brought to you by...
When you go with Flow, you get to bundle it. Bundling is essential with Flow. Get Flow TV, broadband, and home phone from as low as $160 a month. That's less than $5.50 a day. Plus, upsize your broadband and home packages from only $5. And there's more. You get free movies for 3 months and a 50% off selected TV bolt-on. Trust the network that is built, ready, and proven. This is how we flow. Bundle it.
Sign up before October 31st to get the Flow Sports Premier Pack free for 6 months.
It's Monday, October the 24th, 2016, and this is your Barbados Today afternoon update. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. Now, news coming to hand just a short while ago states that the Prime Minister, Francis Stewart, and the Chief Town Planner, Mark Cummins, were seen at the site of that controversial Hyatt Resort Hotel on Bay Street. And you know, the Prime Minister, he has the last say in the construction of this hotel. This hotel has caused quite a stir in Barbados, with even threats of court action. So that might be something developing there, the Prime Minister visiting the site of the controversial Hyatt Hotel on Bay Street. In other news now, police are investigating yet another sudden death. This time it's that of an elderly man at Golden Ridge, St. George. 82-year-old Livingston holder of Brathwaite Gap, Sweet Vale, St. George, collapsed and died at a bus stop this morning. No further details are available. A strong warning from the Minister of Labour, Dr. Esther Bayasuku, that companies which continue to flout labour legislation will feel the full weight of the law. While she acknowledges that there are some model employers who continue to follow the laws to the T, she says there have been complaints from workers about employers across a range of industries that were flouting the various pieces of labour legislation. Speaking on the sidelines of the 10th annual Carilec Occupational Health and Safety Seminar at the Hilton Resort this morning, Minister Saku also hinted to stiffer penalties to discourage law breakers.
From reports reaching me, the Employment Rights Act, the Safety and Health at Work Act, and a number of other, even some older, more basic legislation, employment of women and some other legislation, there are employers who are not following the letter of the law. And we are going to come down hard on them because all of these are speaking to penalties. As we renew legislation, you would notice that we're going to put steeper penalties because a penalty in 1950 is not a penalty today. So we're actually doing that as well and hopefully discouraging folks.
At least one member of parliament has declared he'll be boycotting next month's activities marking this country's 50th anniversary of independence. Opposition MP for St. Joseph, Dale Marshall, is also saying that his constituents who have been suffering from chronic water outage are not in any independence celebratory mood either. Marshall was speaking last night at the Barbados Labour Party meeting at the St. John Primary School, where Youth Commissioner Charles Griffith was nominated to contest the St. John seat at the next general election.
We have a lot of burdens to bear as a result of these last 8 years of Democratic Labour Party misrule. I have constituents who cannot tell you the last day that they were able to stand up under a pipe and have a shower. And I believe that many people in St. John have that same experience. You know, a lot of Barbados does not understand what it is like to undergo that kind of suffering.
Meanwhile, opposition leader Mia Motley, who delivered the feature address at that nomination meeting, raised fears of a possible cholera outbreak in those parishes experiencing ongoing water woes. She has called on Prime Minister Francis Stewart and the Minister of Water Resources Management, Dr. David Esbick, to go and speak with the suffering people in their communities.
People must be allowed the right to decency. And there can be no decency if people cannot get water, if people have their public health and their personal health compromised because garbage is not collected. For the first time in this country, people talk to us about the possibility of protecting citizens against the rise of cholera. For the first time in this country, people begin to ask themselves, how have we gone back decades? And why? Even if the problems, and we don't accept that they are only as a result of a drought, but there is a moral leadership that is required in Barbados today, and that is lacking.
In sports now, Pakistan pressed West Indies hard for a series clinching win in the second test after setting a daunting 456 run target on the fourth day in Abu Dhabi today. By close of play, Pakistan had taken 4 wickets for 171, leaving the West Indies to bat out the fifth and final day on Tuesday, or score a further 285 runs with 6 wickets intact for an unlikely win. No team has ever chased down more than the 418 for 7, which West Indies managed against Australia at Antigua 13 years ago. And on a very last day pitch, they will need a huge effort to stop Pakistan from taking an unassailable 2-0 lead.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
But Maisie, this Christmas will be the best Belgian Christmas for we. It is all because Republic Bank just like Santa Claus. Maisie fix up the kitchen and a new TV we getting. A special time to commemorate. Republic will help you celebrate.
Get ready to celebrate 50 years of independence right through to the best Bajan Christmas ever with a Make It Happen loan of up to $50,000 from Republic Bank. Give your home a good old Bajan spruce up, buy some new furniture and appliances, or take an after-holiday trip to visit loved ones over and away. You could also be one of our lucky winners to share in fabulous prizes. Just visit any branch to apply. Go to republicbarbados.com or call us at 227-2700. We're also available via Skype and FaceTime. Special conditions apply.
In Bajan style, it will be great with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
The world, now evolving faster than ever. Products upgraded at the speed of a blink. Ideas becoming obsolete before they're realized. How do we keep our heads above water and swim? Find out when BIDC presents Innovate Barbados 2016, a conference designed to inspire and share practical solutions that will help business leaders and entrepreneurs alike transform tomorrow today. That's Innovate Barbados 2016, Wednesday, October 26th at the Lloyd Erskine Sanderford Center. Registration Barbados $300. Get more information at innovatebarbados.com or the BIDC Facebook page, or simply call us at 427-5350.
Title sponsor Promotech and HP Store Barbados. Other sponsors include ICBL, Cable and Wireless Business, Barbados Entrepreneurship Foundation Inc., National Initiative for Service Excellence, G4S, Scotiabank, Barbados Today, Inter-American Development Bank, G&A Communications Inc., Clayton's Colatonic, Cinestream Media Distribution Inc., and LensTech.
We're back with news from the region now. In the face of 83 mining deaths over the last 6 years, the Guyana Geology and Mines Commission plans to come down hard on miners who fail to place the safety of workers in front of profits. Royden James reports.
Over the past few years, from 2010, there has been 83 mining fatalities. Of those, 46 were as a result of pit wall failures. There were 4 accidents for this year, and all of them were as a result of pit wall failures. While the Guyana Geology and Mines Commission and the Natural Resources Ministry believe that 1 accident is too many, they are taking credit for the notable reduction of accidents in the mining sector. Here is Director of Compliance at the Natural Resources Ministry, Mr. Derek Lawrence.
Because in 2012 you had 14 accidents. Well, in 13-12, into 14-14, into 15 with the Mosey thing, you had 19. But in 2016, and this has to be attributed to the work that has already been done based on the findings of the COIs, that in 2015-16, where we are today, is so far we have 4.
And on the global front, 3 French defense officials and 2 others died when a surveillance plane crashed shortly after takeoff at Malta International Airport. The light aircraft was setting off on a mission over the Mediterranean when it nosedived and disintegrated in a ball of flames. There was no explosion prior to the crash, according to eyewitnesses. Malta said the flight had been part of a French operation to track illicit trafficking of people and drugs. An investigation into the causes of the crash is to be conducted by the French Defense Ministry. That's news and sports, but for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. Also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, and like us on Facebook. We are also on Izumi Media in bus terminals, our screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you, as well as Channel 99 on Flow TV and Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic day.